entitled to something if you can prove to the court that you did something. But do not forget that your contribution is not important. It is not compulsory to be financial part. It can be non-financial. You taking care of that 6-month-old baby or 1-year-old or the kids of that marriage, you taking care of those kids, it is enough proof. But you need to state it to the court. Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I will be sharing with you whether the woman automatically own half of the matrimonial property during divorce. Oftentimes you see couple, particularly the men, get afraid that with their wife get half of what they own during a divorce. So yeah, I'll be explaining everything you need to know about that. Please do want to subscribe to this YouTube channel. My name is Mary and I'm a practicing lawyer in Nigeria. So let's start. What do we mean by matrimonial property? Matrimonial property, oftentimes the courts see this type of property that have been acquired during the marriage. Is it a car? Is it a land? Anything you acquired, any assets you acquired during the marriage, whether or not you have it in your personal name or in the name of both the man and the woman, I mean both the husband and the wife, that is immaterial. So far that you acquire that property during the marriage, it's often to refer such assets, such properties as a matrimonial property. So to answer the question, does the woman automatically owns half of this property? The short answer is no. And this is because under the Nigerian law, we do not practice the same as what other countries. I really don't know how they interpret their own laws, but in Nigeria, what we know is that properties during divorce are being divided according to what is being fair and equitable. And when we say fair and equitable, it will be for the party who is saying, oh my lord, please give me part of this property. It could be the man, it could be the woman. The court will only do what is fair and equitable if that party can prove to the court that they contributed to the acquisition of that property. This contribution could be financially or non-financial. Financially simply means that the person contributed some money, even if it's 1,000 naira, into the acquisition of that property or into the, let's say if it's a property building, either into the acquisition of that land or into the construction of the building, or probably even into perfection of the title document, even if it's 1,000 naira. Non-financial means if the woman can say, oh, I was there for him probably emotionally, or I was taking care of the children, or I was doing some sort of things just to make sure I give him the push into accomplishing that thing. So the fact that a woman will just come up, because we have seen lots of Supreme Court cases that says that a woman should not just say, okay, because you were in his life, because oftentimes it happens like a woman wanting part of a property that the man has acquired. And oftentimes you see women just saying, because I was there, because I am his wife, and and this is divorce, she's entitled, such woman was okay, I am entitled to that property. But the Supreme Court has said that that woman needs to prove, not just you mentioning like, okay, he goes to work and make the money and he acquired those assets while I stay at home and help around with the kids and put the house in order. No, the Supreme Court says you need to prove it. You will not give the court the assumption that, okay, because you are the wife, we can assume that you were at home taking care of the home while he makes the money and build those assets. No, you need to prove to the court now that this is the particular thing I did. You can prove to the court like, okay, we got married in the year 2020. From that 2021 to 2025, this is what I did. I could not work. I stayed out of my job because we agreed that he should go out there to make ends meet and acquired those things in our names or in his name or for the family, while I just focus and take care of the kids. So you're making the court to understand that you would have also put some money into that asset if only you had a chance to go out to make money. But based on the agreement you have with him, you were just at home trying to just put the house in order, because definitely we need someone at home to take care of the kids, take care of the little ones. So the court has made us to understand that you need to prove. You need to tell the court the year. You need to tell the court the month. You need to tell the court what you did, financially or non-financially. We have a case. We have a case of Eku and Eku. I don't know if I pronounce this well, but basically, this woman proved to the court that she got some gadgets, she got some furniture, and that way she was able, furniture, gadgets, I'm not even sure if that is up to ₦1 million, but peradventure is even up to or not up to even more than, she was able to get a share. And this is because she proved to the court. So as a woman, don't think you are the receiving end all the time. During divorce, fine, the woman might be at the receiving end or the man might be at the receiving end, but you are entitled to something if you can prove to the court that you did something. But do not forget that your contribution is not important. It is not compulsory to be financial part. It can be non-financial. You taking care of that 6-month-old baby or 1-year-old or the kids of that marriage, you taking care of those kids, it is enough proof. But you need to state it to the court. You need to explain it to the court. You just stating it alone is not enough. You need to explain it to the court during trial. That is very important, because sometimes some women will be like, oh, I don't want to be part of the court's case. I don't want to be in the open court. If you want to get a share of that matrimonial property, you need to be in that court. You need to speak to that fact. That is the word. You need to speak to it. If you don't speak regarding that, you will not be able to get anything. Oftentimes, you will not get anything. Okay, thank you so much. If you have any question, my email address will be in the description box. You can as well drop a comment in the comment section. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.